November 4th in Phoenix, Kevin Durant leading the way.
Be engaged and get the first bucket of the game.
KG had 25 in the loss to the Pacers in Indy on Saturday. And here's Gershon. Off the heel, rebound, Caleb Martin again. Focused on Caleb in the open. He was tremendous Saturday. Had 17 in the first half. Tyrese Maxey, you cannot.
Budenholzer, because of their recent struggles, trying out something new, said that it wasn't necessarily a day-to-day thing either.
Good fake from Kelly Oubre. They always get fired up to go against their former clubs. Look at that drought for the Suns. Over 4 minutes since they hit a field goal. Beautiful pass from Martin.
Putting in Nurkic and Beal right away. What was that, about 6 minutes into that period?
Yeah. Just trying to, as you mentioned, switch things up a bit. Maxey from way outside. Martin shadowing Beal. Shot clock winding down. Long two is good for Bradley Beal. No Embiid, no Andre Drummond, no Kyle Lowry tonight for the Sixers. No Royce O'Neal for the Suns. The turnaround for Paul George.
Have that one locked in off the front of the rim. Nice touch for it to drop.
Good to have Oubre back. 8 points in his first 8 minutes tonight. Good altercation with the Dallas Mavericks. Great read. Paul George ahead of the pack. Paul George. 10.6er lead. Keeping his dribble. Pulls up and hits. Because
Get going to the basket, and then when the shot starts to fall, he can be streaky.
Dembona with authority to the cup. Short, bounces out to Edwards though. Maxey puts it in drive, pulls it back out. Justin Edwards! A couple of games ago, he wore the same sweaters as the rest of the Sixers coaching staff and then took some tape and put Coach Lowry on it. Great driving kick. Bounce down to Phoenix Suns, 30-24. Low scoring, somewhat slow-paced affair so far. And that's Josh as we approach the 4-minute mark in this first half. Shani Abusele, let's fly.
First quarter score, not a second quarter score, but both teams struggling to find a rhythm offensively.
And Durant.
That was a good defensive exchange for your Sixers.
Bradley Beal bounces it over to Jones, left alone on the wing.
Beal fighting him with that kick to the left wing.
Shooting 43.5% from three on the season. Good drive and kick for Maxey. Caleb Martin answering an 11-day road trip. Got back yesterday, so we're all pretty darn tired today.
Speak for yourself. I feel great.
Kevin Durant.
Hey, who are we kidding?
And the snow, come on. The weather was just asking us to stay in our pajamas. George scoops it to Gershon. Yabusele.
1-2 passes, and this defense breaks down. Their defensive discipline isn't where Coach Budenholzer would like it to be.
Bradley Beal from the corner, and Beal splitting the free throws, making this a 3-point game. Paul George with some space, and Paul George connects. 7 now for PG in the first half, 3 for 10 from the floor. 6.6er lead. Jones off the window. So good at that shot. Just like that, a 1-point game, 46-45. Again, two teams trending in different directions. Sixers have won 7 of 10. George heaving and hitting.
Gershon attempt.
Durant strips. Martin able to save it. Nicely done by Caleb Martin. And Tyrese Maxey will keep it himself. That's pretty much all the highlights we got for you.
There's not a lot on the offensive end. Sorry, folks.
Hopefully something will get going here in this third quarter.
A pickup ball quality to this game right now.
Maxey pass Durant. Up and in. Let's get down to Charlotte after this one. Taking on the Hornets tomorrow night. PG too strong from three. Booker. The bullet pass to Bradley Beal, who connects from the corner.
Him on that drive. Kelly with a nice drive. Left hand all the way to the cup.
Doesn't for Oubre. Bradley Beal, a finger roll. That was pretty from Bradley Beal.
Yeah, there won't be any more of them, will there?
Just a bucket of energy, always smiling as Bradley Beal. 58. Suns have really turned things on in this third quarter. Oubre all the way to the cup. Count it.
There defensively, that was his man who cut behind him along the baseline. He didn't see it.
Maxey bounces it down to Kelly, and he lays it up and in.
Caleb.
Bradley Beal has had a great third quarter, and that might just be the exclamation point right there.
That is a circuitous route to the basket. Surgical with it is Kevin Durant.
One of the best to ever do it. Top 10 scorers in NBA history. Maxey gets the runner to go. Point right there.
That is a circuitous route to the basket. Someone has to step in there and stop that.
Oubre to beat the horn, and Kelly does! The Suns 5-point game, fourth quarter underway here in South Philly.
Suns the better team coming out of the locker room.
Maxey with the three. Low scoring affair thus far in South Philly. Look for the kick out. Dunn the three. And Ryan Dunn connect. Bradley Beal. Morris for three. 6 on. They have shot 60% since then. 26 of 43.
Defense for the Sixers kind of letting them down here as the evening progresses.
Lead of the night for the visitors.
He's shooting 50% from beyond the arc. 3 of 6 is done.
And 13 in the Saturday loss to the Pacers as Maxey between Yabu and Maxey. Martin. Good relocation from Tyrese. And Tyrese Maxey.
Stretch the floor. Hopefully set up some future drives by him and his teammates as well.
And then another great to see Bobo in the NBA. Here's Tyrese Maxey. A lot of contact, no whistle, but Tyrese gets the friendly roll.
Anything going on in Miami these days?
That's a really good question. I think it's been relatively quiet because Beal blocks Oubre. Kelly gets it back, lays it in.
That's right,
Yeah.
52-7. Now, that's because part of it is because you have Bradley Beal coming off the bench, and he's going to give you 20 and change every night.
And that's Durant's win when we saw them in November. Durant hit a layup with 24 seconds left to give the Suns the game. That might not be the case tonight. Kevin Durant have tomorrow off and will host the Washington Wizards on Wednesday. Tyrese Maxey short on the three. Another offensive rebound by Yabusele. There's still plenty of time here. If the Sixers can get a couple more stops and some buckets too. Paul George for three. The crowd that is still here trying to will their defense to a stop. Booker blows past Yabu. Durant from the wing. That will do it. Sixers fall to 14-20 on the season, while the Suns improve to 16-18 on the year.